The second and decisive round of the presidential elections will be held this weekend. Jair Bolsonaro, a far-right candidate, has won the first round of the election in the beginning of October and is now leading the polls ahead of left-wing candidate Fernando Haddad. Foreseeing victory, Bolsonaro has already begun work to choose a high-ranking ministers in his government. Well, for more on this story, joining me live now from Sao Paulo is journalist Sam Cowie. Hi, we get the impression that the result is almost a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't be an awfully bad mistake to make, basically. We saw earlier tonight that Bolsonaro's lead against Fernando Haddad, his centre-left opponent from the Workers' Party, we did see his lead slip by 3 points. Bolsonaro is leading by 54% of intended votes now to Fernando Haddad's 46%. You know, so that's down from 59 to 41 on the last poll, which was last week. But yeah, I mean, with such short time to go, even with so many votes still undecided, you know, it's a large portion of a reasonably large portion of the electorate will abstain from voting. We can be pretty sure at this stage, bar a miracle or bar what we call a black swan in Brazil, bar like a freak event, which, you know, we have seen in this election already with the assassination attempt of Jair Bolsonaro, the unsuccessful assassination attempt. But barring something really radical happening now, it's pretty much in the bag for Jair Bolsonaro that he will be Brazil's next president.
And do you think, because fake news has been a big issue during this campaign, can you ascertain in any way how that might influence the result?
Well, it's very hard to say, but we definitely know that fake news has been a big part of this election. You know, especially on WhatsApp, you know, different to what you had in the United States, where the fake news was mainly on Facebook. It's mainly been on WhatsApp throughout, and the most powerful have been on fake news has been on WhatsApp throughout this election, which is huge in Brazil, and also it's much more difficult to ascertain where this information is coming from, because it's all private peer-to-peer usage, WhatsApp. Now, I mean, we have heard experts say that this has been the first Brazilian election that has been, you know, affected by fake news on WhatsApp. But how much that fake news has you know, swung the result of the election, just compared with the fact that so many people wanted change and it was such a polarized election in the first place, that's something that I imagine we'll find out in later years to come.